over the options available for those who have missed a payment or are actively in foreclosure. One, you do have the option of continuing to not make a payment. However, know that your home will be foreclosed on, and it's going to be very difficult for you to buy a home in the future if you do have this kind of label saying that you've been foreclosed on. You do have another option, which is making the payments that you missed and catch up on your payments. Includes taxes, insurance, all the late fees. Another option that you may have heard of is the loan modification. However, banks are no longer offering this loan modification for homes who have equity, and they're very quick to jump in and kind of like say, oh yeah, we're going to review your application. But it's kind of just to kill time until your home is on auction and sold. So something to keep in mind. Another option is for you to get a reverse mortgage, but this is only for those who are 62 years or older, are using their home as a primary residence, have a lot of equity in their home, or have already finished paying off their home, and their home is free of debt. Now you have another option, which is to refinance. However, we know that banks are no longer, or are limited to who they offer their loans to, not only because of the interest rates rising and making it less affordable for you to make that mortgage monthly payment, but because they don't have the funds to do so, or to offer you this new loan. Now, there's another option, which is selling your home. And I know it's a hard pill to swallow, and it's even maybe very overwhelming to even consider it, but it's something that you need to carefully put some thought into it and make a strategy of your future steps if you decide to go with this. We know that home prices are still pretty high up. However, inventory is rising, and in about 2 weeks, they're going to announce the next quarter of the GDP. And if it's a negative, which it's looking like it's going to be, they're going to officially announce a recession. It's going to slowly start to cause a kind of chaos and panic with sellers, and people are going to try to start selling, and it's going to increase the inventory that's available in the market, causing prices to go down. So think about, where do you want to position yourself in the market when this happens? Do you want to sell at the top of the market, which is now, or as the stampede of everyone trying to sell, driving the prices down? I mean, you probably have equity in your home and can pocket that cash if you sell your home and avoid that foreclosure stamp. But if you wait, a decision's going to be made for you. I mean, it doesn't look like the government's going to come in and save you. So it's something that you need to plan out for. And if the thought of, well, where am I going to live, arises, I mean, there's options. You can go and ask, maybe make a deal with a renter company and saying, I'll pay you full cash for the next year and make me a deal. So options are available. It's just the strategic planning that it's time consuming and I know it's very overwhelming and heartbreaking, but it's a discussion that needs to happen. And it's a discussion that needs to happen. Now, for those thinking of buying a home, I suggest you wait at least until the end of this year. We're going to start seeing prices dip left and right, and it's going to be a perfect opportunity for you to jump in the market. Right now, we're at the tip of the iceberg. As soon as the light switch goes up with the recession, the announcement of the recession, I think it's going to cause a lot more chaos. People are already starting to lose their homes. People are not able to afford the home prices. People are backing out of the home loans. Government is tightening the monetary policy and saying that they're no longer going to buy mortgage-backed securities. Banks are limited to who they can qualify for a loan, and interest rates are continuing to rise. GDP, the inflation is at its all-time high. People are starting to lose jobs. Crypto is already starting to crash. Bitcoin, stocks, bonds, things are already starting to go downhill. Where do you see yourself in your future? And how can you make that happen based on the market of today? What do you need to do? What steps do you need to plan in order to make that dream or goal happen? make a plan now. Now is a perfect time for you to position yourself. It is not too late to create a strategic plan for yourself. And if you need help, or you have any questions, or just maybe confused or curious about anything related to the housing market, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer the questions that you may have. You can text me, you can call me, you can email me. You can also reach me at mgalvez.io or homeadvocates.io. We're first page on Google.